The murder caught on surveillance video, seemingly unprovoked and heartless. A homeless woman settling in for the night outside a store in the Lancaster Keys shopping center on April 30th. Shot dead, Dallas police say, by a 15-year-old boy seen walking by, returning, uncovering, and fatally shooting her in the chest.
Content warning. This film contains scenes of gun violence, trauma, and death that may be disturbing to some viewers. Viewer discretion is advised. In the early hours of a cold March night in Dallas, Texas, a homeless woman prepared to sleep in the only place she could find peace, behind a strip mall, beneath a thin blanket of cardboard and silence. Her name was Ms. Marie Brooks. She was 60 years old, once a mother, once employed, now living on the streets for years. At the same time, just a few blocks away, a 15-year-old boy was loading a gun into his hoodie pocket. His name? Jaden. No stable home, no father figure, just a phone and a mission.
Dallas police are actively searching for a suspect in the tragic murder of Marie Brooks, a homeless woman who was shot while sleeping at the Lancaster Keys shopping center on April 13. Detective Paul Johnson from the Dallas Homicide Unit reported that Brooks was resting at the Rente Center around 2 a.m. when a man approached her from the south side of Keast in Lancaster.
A troubling murder investigation in this week's trackdown. Dallas detectives say caught on tape is the shooting death of a homeless woman. It happened at the Lancaster Keys shopping center in East Oak Cliff. Fox 4 Sean Rabb has the video detectives want you to see.
I want you to really pay attention this week because this is an absolutely heartless and horrible crime. Detective Paul Johnson, Dallas Homicide. Detective, what happened here at the Lancaster Keys Shopping Center, sir?
April 30th, Sean, about 2 o'clock in the morning, there was a woman who was asleep here at the Rent-A-Center.
Who is she?
Her name is Marie Brooks.
She was homeless.
Yes, and I talked to a lot of people in this area that know her, says she never bothered anybody. She was really sweet with everyone. Ended up getting a hold of some of her family who are just heartbroken to hear this happen to her.
What did happen here?
So from what we can tell, around 2 a.m., a man comes from the south side of Keys and Lancaster over here, approaches the Rent-A-Center. He observes Marie, who looks like she's trying to bed down for the night. He walks past her. When he comes back, he uncovers her. He pulls out a handgun and he shoots Marie in the chest before running away. The interaction was extremely quick. It didn't look like he took anything.
She doesn't do anything to him.
No, sir. No.
This is unprovoked.
As far as we could tell, unprovoked. If there's a relationship, we don't know about that. But it appears to be very random, yes.
What do you know about your suspect?
Our suspect, he appears to be a black male. He's wearing yellow and black Nike Dunks. He's got an Adidas hoodie. We can see the Adidas logo on the chest. And he's got a pretty distinct looking black and yellow or black and orange backpack. This guy, the way he walks, his mannerisms, he definitely appears to be a younger male.
Based on what we can see, the backpack, especially those Dunks, if you know him, will you know him?
I think you'll definitely recognize this guy if you know him, Sean.
What do you need?
We need people to reach out to us, paul.johnson1@dallaspolice.gov. My cell phone number is 469-271-6328.
What bothers you about what happened here, Detective?
What's particularly aggravating about this one, Sean, outside of how random it seems, this guy waited around. About 45 minutes later, he actually comes back and observes Marie on the ground, gets very close to her, touches her. He comes back to look at his work. We definitely want to find this guy. We want to get him off the streets. I think if somebody knows this guy, they're going to see him on the video and they're going to recognize him for sure.
All right. And if you recognize him, get at Detective Paul Johnson, Dallas Homicide. Help find this guy who it appears just decided he wanted to kill somebody and shot and killed this homeless lady, Marie Brooks, as she slept here at the Lancaster Keys Shopping Center, April 3rd.
Dallas police arrested a 15-year-old in the shooting death of a homeless woman outside an East Oak Cliff strip center. The victim was gunned down while sleeping in what investigators suspect was a random and callous attack. NBC5's Maria Guerrero has the story.
The murder caught on surveillance video, seemingly unprovoked and heartless. A homeless woman settling in for the night outside a store in the Lancaster Keys shopping center on April 30th. Shot dead, Dallas police say, by a 15-year-old boy seen walking by, returning, uncovering, and fatally shooting her in the chest.
I wouldn't treat a dog that way. And, it's just sad. because the lady wasn't doing nothing.
Marie Brooks was 60 and known to many, from the most vulnerable
She was a good woman. She would do anything for people.
to those who help the homeless,
It broke our hearts.
including Our Calling, which Brooks frequented over the years. According to the center, about 5 unsheltered individuals are lost every week in Dallas, some the victims of violence.
It's not an uncommon occurrence, unfortunately, and this is why we exist. This is why our nonprofit exists, is to help individuals get off of the streets. And part of the most vulnerable demographic of the homeless community are women, which is why we have a women's center here where we try to service those women and get them off of the streets.
He didn't have no reason to just walk up and shoot the lady. He needed to be caught.
One day after releasing surveillance video of the suspect, his distinctive sneakers and backpack, who returned about 45 minutes later to look and even touch his victim, detectives have made an arrest. The alleged killer, 15, now charged with murder. Maria Guerrero, NBC5.
The teenager is charged with murder, as she said, and is being held in the Henry Wade Juvenile Justice Center.
Thanks for watching. If you or anyone you know is homeless, here are a few resources in the Dallas area: Dallas Youth Gun Violence Prevention Alliance, Metro, Dallas Homeless Alliance, National Runaway, Safe Line, 1-800-RunawayYourCampaignSite.org. Learn more, donate, share. Please like, comment, and subscribe for more videos like these.
I ain't got at no club. I don't want to drink. I don't want to do drugs. You tell them no, they're going to stop showing love. It is what it is. It was what it was. I don't even care about
What is good, YouTube? Welcome back to Crime the E-Way, where we dive into true crime stories that's happening all over the urban and African American communities. So like, comment, and subscribe. Let's get to it.
Be lit for God like candle. It's nothing in life that I can't do. All my blessings coming through. I'm like, what can't